Hello little devils and welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time, but I'm back. If you're new here, I'm Devilish Simmer. Now this video is going to be a little bit different to the ones that I normally produce, and that is because I feel that I need to give an explanation as to why I just disappeared. So starting off, as you can see, I'm in a whole new location. This will come into the video later as it will explain the reasons why. But let's jump straight into the reasons why. So there was three main reasons why I decided to leave, or ultimately why I left. Those three reasons were burnout, mental state, and life change. It all started with the burnout. I had a 40-hour-a-week night job, and then I was coming home, editing, recording, playing games to do the recording, and streaming. It was just becoming too much. I was doing 3-4 streams a week. I was editing other videos in between that. I was uploading. I was doing other bits of work. All around, still having a full-time job and trying to run life. Which I wasn't really running life because I wasn't doing anything else but work and YouTube. So this led on to my mental state. It started affecting my mental state. I wasn't doing anything but work, sleep, YouTube. So that started impacting my mental health. I started getting very down, depressed, and overall, I just wasn't in the headspace to continue. On top of this, going into that particular mental state, I became too hyperfixated on the channel. I was fixating on every little comment that came through. I was fixating on subscribers going up and down, and it was starting to affect me. I was starting to care too much and bother too much about losing that 1 or 2 subscribers. I was caring too much about the negativity coming through the channel. So that started putting me into the mental state of not enjoying the channel or doing the work on the channel anymore, as I just felt like it wasn't worth it. It felt like all the work that I was putting in was for no good. So ultimately, that all came to the decision to stop. And I started going on to my third reason, the life change. I started reevaluating my life. I started reevaluating what I wanted, what would make me happy. And that was a completely new life, where that led down a very long process, which in turn resulted in me quitting my job and moving on to a different type of career, which is now my life, 24/7. So that decision was to become a foster carer. So the majority of the time that I have been gone has been solely because of the new life change. My main reasons for leaving were because of burnout and my mental state, but the reason it's took so long to come back is because of the long process I've had to go through to get my new life change. Now, I won't go too much into the fostering side of it. If anybody's interested in that, I might make a little chat side series of videos discussing my experiences going through the foster process. But for now, the short of it is I went through a lengthy 6 to 7 months of processing to be accepted as a foster carer. And then when I got given my first placement, I've had about 4 months after that of having a new life, looking after a child, settling in a new child. So my ultimate goal wasn't to ever actually come back to YouTube. I did leave for the reasons that I no longer wanted to do it, And with my new life change, I didn't have the expectation to actually come back, because my new life would need my attention. But here we are, now coming up to an entire year of being gone, and all that has changed, and here I am. Now, one of the burning questions that people are probably going to ask is, why did you just disappear? Why didn't you let us know? Why didn't you give us the heads up that you were just going to quit and leave? Well, there's two main reasons for that, and that is, I didn't want to be cliche and clickbait. You know, this is my last video, I'm leaving YouTube. I didn't want that. I didn't want to be cliche, I didn't want to be clickbait. I didn't want that for you guys. And the second reason is, I didn't want the attention around it. I wasn't doing it to get views, I wasn't doing it to get attention, I wasn't doing it to get sympathy. It was a true low point in my life where I needed out. So I didn't want the attention. I didn't want, at the time, to give explanations or reasons behind it. At the time, I didn't owe that. I needed to owe myself to get sorted. Most people in crisis that are truly going through a bad time do not shout about it. Do not ask for help. Do not tell people what is going on, because they are truly in the point of crisis and they keep quiet. If I started shouting about it and posting videos saying it's my last and I'm leaving and I quit and everything, that would just scream to everyone that it's not really serious. You know, I'm just crying out for attention. And that wasn't the case. So from that, I would like to say a great big thank you for all the subscribers that have stuck around this whole time and stuck with me through my recent posts and recent activity. I've had some lovely surprises from old regular viewers commenting on the posts that was really lovely to still see their names pop up. So I would like to say a great big thank you to everybody that stuck around and have stayed with me through this period of time, and I really do appreciate it. I would also like to say welcome and a great big thank you to the many subscribers that have subscribed during this last year where I haven't actually been active and I haven't been posting anything. It is great to see that my sub numbers have gone dramatically up in the space of time that I've been gone, rather than coming back and seeing everybody has left. That has been really lovely to come back to. So welcome to all you new little devils that have recently subscribed, and I hope you stick around and I hope you start enjoying my new content along with all the old little devils. I hope you continue to enjoy the new content that comes up. So, the plans moving forward. Now, as I mentioned earlier on in the video, we've got a whole new location, and that is down to the fact that I am now fostering. My old office is just behind that wall, which I can no longer be in because it is now being converted and set up into a child's room. So we have now been relocated into my bedroom / my new office. I have got a whole new system and a whole new setup. I have got a much more powerful computer. I've got new little gadgets on my desk for streaming to help with the ease of more smooth operation. I am currently in the process of upgrading my internet speeds. So overall, I've got a much better, more professional setup, which that leads us down the line of much higher quality content coming in the future. And I will be taking the time to make my videos. I will not be posting as regularly as I used to. I won't be posting 3 or 4 videos every week. I won't be streaming another 3 or 4 videos on top of that every week. It will probably be cut down to probably 1 video and 1 stream a week, partly revolving around my new life and fostering. I do have to dedicate my time to the child, but also I'm going to be spending the time in putting details in creating and editing my content. As you can probably see already from what's been going up on the channel, all of my logos and banners and everything have been revamped to higher quality, higher detail, had a little bit of a revamp in their look, but keeping them in the same style as the originals. You will have also noticed that some new intro videos have been posted, which are much more detailed, full animations, and recorded at much higher 4K resolutions. So this is the train that I want to go down. I want to produce much higher, better, more detailed content. Now, the type of content that I will be creating will be the familiar to you. The Sims 2 will continue, along with other games that have been on the channel before. A couple of new ones might be coming in at some point, but I'll still be doing my speed builds, my let's plays, my survival games. I will still be doing tutorials as well, and some reviews on mods that I use in certain games. So I am not going to differ from the content that I produce. I may add some different type of content than what I usually do, but for the most part, the original content will continue. So I hope this video has given you a little bit of insight about what has gone on with my channel, and I hope it has helped to clear up any questions. I am looking really forward to coming back, and I will be back very, very soon. So keep an eye out on the channel, as information will be coming very soon about my return, and I hope quite a few of you can attend the comeback live stream. So until then, little devils, I will see you on the other side.